In recent news, we have a story that occurred less than 24 hours ago. This is the most stupidest thing ever. They killed a gorilla at the zoo, which is, by the way, an endangered species, because a little boy fell all the way down. And therefore, in order to protect this little boy, they killed the gorilla. Now, the general attitude towards this story, which is just ripping through the internet right now, is negative. And it's basically because people are mad that they killed an endangered species. They literally shot this thing because the gorilla was in the proximity of this little boy. Now, it does make sense, and just to first add a little bit of scientific slash animal care knowledge to this picture, which most people don't know about, gorillas are territorial and aggressive creatures. In fact, in order to get close to them while taking care of them, you are required to wear specific goggles. Now, what do these goggles do? They actually make it seem like your eyes are looking in a strange direction. Usually all the way up or all the way to the left or right. And the reason for that is so that a gorilla will not attack you. If they see that you make eye contact with a gorilla, they attack you. If they see you make eye contact with it, you will be attacked because you are in its territorial zone, and that eye contact triggers aggression. So that level of precaution kind of implies that it's exceptionally dangerous. On top of that, with the fact that a gorilla is extremely strong. I mean, an 800, 900-pound gorilla can literally just wreck the front of a car, like just rip apart the steel. It makes sense to do this. Now, I'm just putting this out there to just give the full side of the picture, and now it's time for me to voice my opinions on why I think this is complete BS, why I partially definitely side with some of what these people are saying. There's a ton of outlash, and you can just see it in the comments if you just search this up. But a lot of people are mad not only because of what I just said, but because of the stupidity of the parents who got this whole mess started. They killed a beautiful beast, a 17-year-old gorilla. Some say, oh, it's gonna die anyways. Well, geez, there's 7 billion humans. We should kill less, right? We're literally endangering like thousands of species. Like, look it up. We have literally put thousands of species extinct, and this era has been called the next great extinction. There's been about 10 times throughout the history of the earth where a great extinction extinguished 99% of the biodiversity out there, and humans are the next thing that has caused the next extinction. So let's just get back on subject here. This pisses me off because of literally what has occurred. How the heck do you let a little boy drop all the way down there? And if you see the photos, if you see the video, it's very clear this is not just some small drop. It's a really deep drop. You're like, if you've ever been to a zoo and you've seen a gorilla or any animal for the matter, it's literally like a 20-foot drop from where you're observing them from to where they actually are on the floor, which begs the question of how this little boy is like. If you look at the video, this boy is not crying. He's pretty chill, which is admirable, of course. But it makes me wonder, this boy is not bleeding. It doesn't look like his neck is broken. Perhaps the forestry and the trees and the grass softened his fall. And that's great, but that begs the question of how stupid this whole thing is. The whole fact that the parents let this occur. Like, have some common sense here. And so I voice the backlash from the internet community. This is the consensus online, and you'll see this anywhere. People are pissed off, and they're blaming the zookeepers and they're blaming the parents. I think the focus should be on the parents of this whole thing. Perhaps you should just blame society at that point, because if you look at the audio footage, you literally see this mother screaming stuff like, "Mommy loves you, mommy." Like, how stupid can you be? Like, listen to this footage.
Mommy's right here. Mommy's right here. Mommy loves you. Okay. Mommy loves you. I'm right here.
Mommy loves you. Like, it. You can just tell by the way she says it, by how like somewhat chill and confused she is about the situation, that this lady that has no idea what she's doing. And I partially agree with the internet calling her a horrible parent for needlessly killing a beautiful animal that's endangered. But my anger is more so at the fact that there's just this whole structure of society has made it so that this stuff will happen and can happen. Like, she's not the only stupid parent out there. There are plenty of other parents that are just as stupid. Like, you can hear them screaming similar stuff, almost half excited that this would occur. They're literally like half happy or excited about this whole thing. Just play the audio back, play the video recording, you'll see it. They're all kind of excited about this whole thing. But the point is that, there's all these, mindless, drone-like families coming here, and if, God forbid, they get partially harmed, people will move heaven and earth to kill animals for that. And I just think it's just a dumb situation, and I'm frustrated. And I think that precautions should be made. Honestly, I can't blame the zookeepers, but if they do not take precautions, they have to fence that off. If they don't change the infrastructure, where there's some type of screen or fence or glass wall, or just something so that stupid people, because there's probably thousands that pass through that zoo every day, stupid people don't do stupid things, the world could be a better place. And long story short, like, at the end of the day, this is such a trivial matter. Whether or not this one gorilla dies, it really pisses me off, because I think that despite all this, outrage, the fact is that whether or not this has happened at all, most of the world is mindlessly ignorant or not doing anything to prevent or solve the fact that we are killing thousands upon thousands of animals and making them extinct. So rather than just, do nothing but voice your opinions on the internet in comments, which is really going to do close to nothing, I think we need to look at the bigger picture here. How can we solve this issue? Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe for future updates, and leave any requests for future videos in the comments below. Hit the subscribe button below this video for free updates. Thanks for watching.